Okay, we're here at Walton Raceway with the track owner, Tom Bitts. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, I'm good.
It's been a while since I seen you. Last year, wasn't it?
Last year, yeah. We're really enjoying the growth. I think last year was about 78 entries, and now we're 105.
Wow, so you've got at least 30%.
Yeah.
So it's great. Now, you got guys from different countries here. I know you have Matthew Olson, all the way from California. Who else is here that's a big racer?
Well, a lot of guys from Quebec. They've been really supportive. They really like the track, and they come down and in a big bunch. So it's nice to see them here.
Now, this is not just the 1/5 scale place. What else goes on here at this park?
Well, this is the motocross Grand National for the series, the national series across Canada. So we've had a really nice partnership that we've been able to piggyback on their success.
Now, when it comes to the racing like this, setting up an event like this, is it a lot of work for you logistically?
Oh yeah, I mean, I reversed the track this year, so we pulled the tile up, started from scratch. So you know, it was at least a week off work before this event.
Now, if people want to get in touch with your track or come out here to watch the race for next year, how would they get a hold of you guys?
You know, the best way of doing that is the RC Acres Facebook site. Gus has been instrumental in all this. He's sort of started this whole thing, and we've had the luxury of piggybacking on that. So it's easiest to get a hold of RC Acres and then connect with us.
Now, what do you project for next year? Bigger, better, once again?
Hey, at this rate, I want to see 125.
Yeah. Let's cross our fingers.
Yeah.
Go up another 20%.
That'd be
Definitely.
great. Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot, brother. That's it, folks. Great track, great racing. I'm here with Gus. Buddy, how you doing? Mr. Gus Bakos. Now, tell us about the event that's going on this weekend.
Walton Raceway has put on an awesome show. Tom Bitts, Steve Emery, Paul Gilmore, those are the three guys responsible for the 5th scale race here. Joe Scully's done an awesome job keeping the whole show running.
Now, there are different events in the 1/5 scale. Just run through a few of them for us.
We have 4-wheel drive buggy, 2-wheel drive buggy, 4-wheel drive truck. Yeah, so there's like 7 or 8 different.
And there's different divisions. There's amateur guys, so if you come out and you buy yourself a Baja, a buggy, you can come out here and race in the amateur division.
That's right. We have an amateur class for the new beginners, and they get to earn their way out of that class and earn their way to the pro class. So they don't got to be intimidated. It's, you know, their level playing field.
And everybody here helps out. I mean, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
so if you got a guy with a problem, you go talk to a pro, he'll help you, and vice versa.
We have Matthew Olson here from MIP. He's a California kid, and he came here to help everybody out with the MIP products that were working awesome today.
Hey, I'd like to tell the people out here, you're the national champion. We just saw you win the race out there. Congratulations.
Yeah, I had a little bit of luck. Matthew Olson had a few problems there. He didn't get the finish, but you know, it's been an awesome weekend, and
yeah, because it looked like you really had second place tied up, and then all of a sudden into about the 6-minute mark, he died.
Yeah, that's racing, right?
Yeah, that's racing. And then you took it over. I saw you went slow and steady. I noticed you didn't try to push it. You had a little bit of problem over there where you hung up on the guy's body. I saw that for a while. You actually got stuck on top of the guy.
Well, since we run the 2-moto format, we ran 1 moto yesterday, so I knew who I needed to beat and who I didn't. So I just paced myself and just watched out behind and just guarded, you know.
Well, congratulations. We're going to look at some of the footage of the winning race right now.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, Gus. Okay, we're here at the Canadian Nationals in Walton. I'm here with Matthew Olson.
Yes,
Matthew,
sir.
you're all the way from California.
Yes,
what made you come here to Canada?
Well, you know, there's a huge population of 5th scale racers here. In California and all over the States, we're also into 5th scale, but as far as the group of people, this is the next biggest group. So we see it as a viable market, and we want to get up here and help out the guys.
Now, you're also sponsored. You're a professional driver then?
Yes, I'm a professional driver, but mainly I work for MIP. So that's my main job. I'm not, in a sense, professional, where these guys do it for a living. I don't do this for a living. I actually work for the company for a living, and they send me out on the road as a representative of the company. My main goal is to help out all the guys here, you know, and just make sure that their cars are running good, our products are running good,
and that's what people have to understand out there, is that that's what it's all about, folks. You don't come to a race and you don't become intimidated. You can get into the amateur class and have a great time, and guys like this are going to help you out. That's what it's all about. It's all family out here. There's kids out here. There's babies out here. There's dogs out here. They camp for the weekend, and they have a fantastic time. Well, you know what? We're going to watch you in the next race. Hopefully you win that one. Okay, Matt, fantastic race.
Thank you, thank you.
What was the strategy going into the race? You T2'd, you had pole position.
Yes.
What was the big strategy there?
Main thing in this is just to be consistent and stay clean. You know, my main thing is, you could see that truck on the line ended up shooting past me, but I saw him behind me, and I ended up braking, and he shot right past me, and he flipped over. And it's just being aware of your surroundings, keeping your peripheral vision open, you know, and just staying safe, stay off the pipe, stay off from flipping over, because if you flip over in that first lap, Joe Scully was saying that it's not won in the first lap, but it can definitely be lost in the first lap.
Yeah, well, it's a 12-minute race, so sometimes things do happen.
Exactly.
Now, I noticed you're running some of the back markers there. Was that really impeding your progress?
No, not too much. The guys are very clean. I think they know my paint scheme, and they were letting me by at opportune times in corners and stuff like that. But all in all, you give them their space, they'll usually give you yours. And then if they don't, you know, you kind of just stay behind them and look for a pass. You're faster than them. You lap them for a reason.
Now, when you do setups like this,
yes.
Obviously you do a basic setup on the table,
Exactly.
and then you come out on the track. What are you actually looking for?
Well, you're looking for when the car goes into the corner, you know, you want to be fast in the corner. If you're pushing, you have to make certain changes to do so. You're looking how you're coming off jumps, how it's launching. You know, you just want to set the car up so you can push it as hard as possible. Because if you're driving with a car that's limited, you're limited. As you go higher in viscosity here, it makes more four-wheel drive action. So as you go lower, it'll give more front-wheel drive. Is basically what it is.
So right now you're at 15,000. So if I went to 10,000, I'd have more fronts.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And how do you judge that? Like when you're setting it up,
basically,
is that just a little learning experience from other guys?
It's a learning experience, but also you can get books on it and different viscosities and what it's going to do for the car. There's setup books. Hoodie setup book is one that I rely on a lot, and it's great, and it tells you everything that what the car will do for how the different positions are and different viscosity oils. But yeah, as you go, just your driving style and how the track is, you'll want to go up in oil or you'll want to go down
in oil.
Yeah, so it's a learning experience, but you get it over time.
Yeah, fantastic. Great race today. I mean, it was a pleasure watching you.
Thank you.
You're a great young man. And folks, this is what it's like. 24-year-old guy, supports the hobby, comes out here, helps all the other racers, young, old alike, right? And has a great time doing it, right? So make sure you check out some of the fifth scale racing. We'll see you soon. Take care. Well, folks, that's it for this week's episode of RCTV. On next week's episode, you know what? In keeping with our country's heritage, we have some footage from the Pan Am Games. You have to check some of this stuff out that we did there. So we'll see you next week, folks. You all take care.
RCTV has been presented to you by RC Pit Stop, bringing the best of RC to BC, John's Hobbies, Toronto's local hobby store, and PM Hobbycraft.